Good morning. This is February Doug. That's the name of my YouTube channel. I would like you to go subscribe or like the video I'm about to put. This video is just something about myself again. I was born in Louisville, Kentucky. Louisville, Kentucky. And I lived there for the first 9 years of my life. We moved to California, actually the city of Bell, California, and then we went back to Louisville, and for about 2 years, and then came back to Bell, California. So basically, we lived there for most of I went to school in Bell for most of my middle school and high school. So anyways, that's about all I want to tell you about all that stuff right now. And some of that for a later date. I live in Texas right now. My kids all live here in Texas too, so my grandkids too. So right now, what I want to get to talking about is a health issue. I had a episode back in 2016 in November. It wasn't actually a heart attack, but I had some pains in my upper chest or upper stomach. So I went to the hospital. They ran tests. Of course, my EKG is hard to read because I got what they call left bundle block. So you couldn't tell if I had anything anyway. So basically what they've done, and they came to me and they said that there was 2 tests that they wanted to run to see if I have blockage. One was non-invasive and the other one was invasive. So I chose to have the catheterization, which is an invasive thing. So they did that and they found 2 blockages of 100%. They put one stent in, and the other one they left alone because I had grown what they call collaterals that's actually spewing blood through my heart. So they didn't want to touch that one because everything was working fine. So what I did after that, 2 weeks of recuperating, I ended up going to work for my son. And I worked there for about 3 years. And something else came up, another episode. I had like a dizzy spell or something back in October of 2019. So I went to the emergency room, and cardiologist and everybody showed up there. They ran some tests. They couldn't find out why I was having a dizzy spell, but then they ran what they call a echocardiogram. So the echo came back, and it shows that I have a fraction rate of about 30%. So in other words, I have congestive heart failure. So what happened after that? They went and did another catheterization to make sure that there was no new blockages or anything like that, and it came back showing that everything that I had that showed in 2016 was still exactly the same. There was no change. So they came back in and they basically told me that we're going to have to treat this with medication for now, because I'm not having the big symptoms, the swelling, the shortness of breath, or none of this other stuff. And you got to understand, I have diabetes too, type 2. So all this, goes together, and hypertension, all of this. So anyways, they decided to treat me with medication. And I want to show you all the medications that I have going for me. And basically, I take that many medications per day. And it's been tough trying to take these medications, but I do take them. I got everything planned down to when I take them, how I take them, and all that good stuff. So anyways, I've been back to the cardiologist a couple of times since October, and I went again about a month or two ago. Anyways, the main thing is because I am taking metformin, metoprolol. The metoprolol I'm taking 200 milligrams per day. That's a high dosage, and they want to make sure, they want to see, so they're going to do another echo here on August the 24th to find out if anything, mainly to see if it's gotten worse. And I don't know about getting any better, but maybe it can, I guess. Not very much, but we don't want it to get worse. Okay, with that being said, I've had diabetes, like I said, for probably a good 8 years, 9 years. I take care of the diabetes as best as I can, but now that all this other medication, it makes it very difficult to keep my numbers under control. So basically, I've got to cut all the carbs that I eat pretty much out of my life. So that's a tough situation, which anybody that's a diabetic knows that the first thing you crave is sugar. So, or something that's made with sugar. I personally try every day. I walk 30 minutes a day, and all this good stuff. And also, I decided the other day, I don't know if you can see it in the background, but there is a bike. I bought a stationary bike for the house. So all the time I get on that thing, I'll try to get on it at least twice a day, maybe for 5 minutes each, just because if I'm sitting around, I want to keep my legs moving, I want to keep moving and all that good stuff. I also started doing stretching yoga, which is, I do that about 15-20 minutes a day in the afternoon, and I actually meditate during that time. So all this stuff, it has brought my blood pressure down really good. My heart rate's really good. So all this stuff is beneficial to with the diseases that I have. I just wanted to touch bases and let you understand what I go through every day. With this COVID stuff, I pretty much lock myself in, but I do go out. I will go to my son's shop and walk through there for about 5 minutes with a mask on, with the whole bit, because they pretty much wear masks and everything down where they work anyways, and they take temperatures when you come in. So I'll go in there just so I can see my kids once in a while, and I try to talk to my grandkids online or whatever, conversations that whatever we can do, to make things. I have showed up at their house and did drive-by, visits that way, where, they stand 6 feet away from the car and we talk through the window, because I am at high risk, and, that's just the way it is, and ain't much I can do about it. But anyway, I just wanted to fill you guys in on what I go through every day. I play video games. I hadn't played video games in a while, so I decided to buy me a system, and I started playing video games. I play it about 1 or 2 hours a day. I don't stay on it all the time, and like I said, I get up and walk around. I get up and ride a bike. I do everything, so I don't just sit. I watch a lot of movies. I read books. I spend time doing this YouTube stuff and watching YouTube videos. I am obsessed with the YouTube videos. I watch everything everything. Anybody who goes to my YouTube, you'll know what my likes are and what I watch. But anyways, I just wanted to get this through, and then, like I said, I'm going to make more videos, and some of them are going to be informational videos where I'm going to show people what stuff that I have learned, the cooking that I do for my diabetes, and I'm going to get into a lot of other stuff. But I'm working. Like I said, I'm new to this, so I'm just starting out. So give me the little nudge. Go to February Boy on YouTube and subscribe and put like on my videos. I would very much appreciate that, and I want to thank you for listening to this old 68-year-old man, and have a great day. I will get back with you soon with another video. Thank you very much.